Hello, and welcome to another episode of Resto-Rob. Hey everybody, I've got this Hillsdale wrench I've been working on since Michigan. Geez, it's been years. So I'm finally getting it kind of tied in. I'll give you a sneak preview of where we're at. So far this is what we've got. Still need to do some more sanding and cleaning up this handle, but we're getting close. We're getting so close right now. God, I just want to do this intro for you. So sit back, relax, and see where this takes us. So, folks, I have some original footage from Michigan. You'll see with the bright green grass. And then I kind of cleaned up the wrench, disassembled it, put it into Evapor-Rust, and that's where we see the wrench. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you where any of the other footage is, but I kept this wrench. I always thought it said Hibbard. Turns out it said Hibbard, Hibbard, which was, that brand was actually sold through True Value. So the Hibbard True Value name was out there. This wrench is something I found, cleaned up, had no idea what that brand name was. And then before I could really get to it, we packed up the family and moved back to Colorado. So the wrench just kind of stayed in limbo. I keep looking at it, trying to fix it. Couldn't really come up with anything. But what I ended up doing was finding some people that weld, because let me grab this for you. I don't know if you could see very well, but if you look in here, you'll see it's kind of a brass colored. Well, where this fits into this socket was wallowed out, and this would slide off. So I extended the pin inside here with some brazing, and back here I redid the whole thing with some brazing, where I had my welder friend braze it all in, and then I just retapped it basically with a drill and made it fit. So then time went by, and I got this other Coase wrench, and for some reason I decided I needed to clean that up versus all the other tools I had. So I was trying to figure out what kind of wood to use. Well, obviously I had the what I read was mahogany from an old wood level, which actually had, once I stripped the paint off, realized they patched it back together poorly, and so I salvaged the better wood out of it and decided to make a handle out of it. And I believe it turned out really well. So that's the story on this Hibbard wrench. This is post Evapor-Rust and post wire wheel. You can see the Hibbard. So next we're going to get it onto the next we'll take the angle grinder and knock down some of these high spots. So what we've got is a JB welded these wood handles on. So this is the Hibbard wrench. Yeah. So I've been working on this one for a long time. So let's see if we can't get rid of some of this stuff. Well, so far it's turning out pretty good. I mean, damn, look at it. For not having a clue what I'm doing, I think it's coming out pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? Well, what you can't really see is I end up having, there's a big chunk of this taken out. So I had a bunch of brazing done on the pin and in this area, so it won't fall apart. And I don't think this thing's coming off for anything. And we're going to give it a little coat of this premium dry fast wood stock. Or gun stock wood stock. Woo, baby, that looks good. The wood is mahogany. I know it's mahogany because it came from a Stanley level. An old wood Stanley level that kind of crapped out. I was going to restore it, and it was just so damaged. I couldn't really do anything with it. So I've harvested the wood to make some handles. So it is getting repurposed. The brass was missing. The bubbles were all jacked up. It was overly used, and I got it for like $1 at the Habitat. So I'm like, you know what? I seriously thought I was going to be able to put it back together. But the truth being, it wasn't going to happen. What do you guys think so far? I'm going to call this baby done. I was going to do some super glue on the threads, but I don't want to do that. I want to leave this as is. So we'll let this dry. And then we'll come back probably in a couple of days. Give it a good coating of wax, maybe do a final cleanup, and we'll get back to you on that. But yeah, I really like the way this turned out. So this was the Hibbard wrench. Yeah. I'm tickled. This turned out really good. So I'm happy. I'm pleased. This looks good. I'm happy. I'm really happy. So folks, here is the latest project. Here is the completed Hillsdale. So I'm calling this project done. This has been many years in the works. So I am tickled. I am happy. Wow, this is awesome. Hey everybody, it's done. This took me several years to get to this point. I do have some of the footage from beginning, as you've seen, but wow, basically I got this one finished in the bag. So hopefully you like that. Hopefully you like this restoration. So everybody stay safe, and we will check you later.